I have light dumbbells of 5 pounds, starting with the feet, heels and toes. So I'm doing this to wake up everything in my feet. I'm not keeping myself in the chair for the whole work, but I'll give you opportunities to sit in the chair if you want to, options, and show you different things you can do. You might like to stand though for part of the workout and get your balance improved. So I feel a little awkward, guys. I'm sorry. I don't usually live stream. You know, most of the time I record classes that I'm teaching to my girlfriends. We work out together. Now I'm doing my hands, heels and toes, fingers and palms. Okay, so we've done our feet, we've done our hands. Now let's put them both together. Heels and toes, palms and fingers. So yes, I feel totally awkward doing a live stream, but this is one of the challenges that I have set for myself in my retirement, that I shall continue to give what I can, what I love to do. And now I have the benefit. I'm lifting my feet and flexing. I hope the bottom of my feet are clean. Oh my gosh, that's one of the things I promised myself, is I put on socks. Because you know what, it's summer, and every so often I run out into the backyard without my shoes on. Lift, flex, point, lower, lift. So here you're waking up thigh muscles. Lift, flex, point, and waking up feet. Lift, flex, point, lower. Let's think about the arms. Lift, flex, point, lower, and lift, flex, point, lower, and lift, flex. So I have a picture of my mom here on the wall to remind myself that I need to keep teaching this class as if I'm just here with somebody that I really like a lot. Most of my classes, like I said, I teach them to girlfriends. Flex, point, down. So by going from the legs to the arms and back again, here now we're going to put it together. By going to the legs, then the arms, and then we go put it all together. We're practicing moves, waking up the brain, waking up the body. Point, flex, point, lower, and we are also pushing the blood flow from the lower body to the upper body, and then making it work all over. Point, flex, point, and lower. Point, flex, point, and lower. Okay, back to the legs. We're going to take our feet up. This is going to activate the core and the inner thighs and the quadriceps. Crisscross. Sitting tall, shoulders back, chin in. So guys, I have been teaching for 50 years. I can't even believe I'm saying that out loud. 50 years. I started teaching dance classes when I was 18 years old. And then I went on to working for the YWCA and learning all about fitness and putting dance and fitness together. Okay, rest your legs, bring your arms up, let's crisscross. So think about squeezing the chest a little bit as you crisscross. Your hands are chest height. They don't need to be any higher. And so we're putting one on top of the other. So right now we're doing warm-up moves, and then we'll get into exercises with dumbbells coming up really soon. Okay, rest. Now we're putting that together, arms and legs. Up. Now sit tall. So here, we're trying not to rest on the back of the chair with our backs. We're trying to sit up really tall. Crisscross. Okay, it is hot here, and I can't open the window because you know what? We have forest fires. I'm up in Canada on the prairies, and north of us, terrible forest fires, and in Saskatchewan. I'm in Manitoba. We're still doing crisscross, and the smoke has been drifting in and out. We're lucky because the fire's not actually here in our backyard. And rest. So you start to really feel it as you do this. We're taking right leg out, left leg out. So here you are contracting your buttock and your abductor muscles, taking the leg out to the side. And as you take your leg out to the side, actually contract your booty a little bit, your butt. Contract, contract. And you're stretching your inner thighs as you do this. So like I said, I have been teaching for 50 years, and I'm really retired now. At this point, it is my retirement project to leave a legacy of classes on YouTube. And rest. You're sitting tall here. We're going to bring our arms up, and here we'll do one at a time. Squeeze it back, back. So think about the muscles between your shoulder blades and activating right between the shoulder blades. Slide the shoulder blade back towards the spine as you open your elbow out. We're holding a position, sometimes I call it goalposts, sometimes I call it cactus. And here you're also thinking about very much opening your chest muscles. Let's do one more. Okay, now we're putting those together, but here is the challenge. We are going to put together opposite sides of the body. So my right leg and my left arm. Then bring it together. Left arm, or left leg, excuse me, my mouth is broken. I can work the body or the mouth, but probably not both together. And together. Here we go. Open and close. Open. So this is tough for the brain because, you know, it's a bit of a brain teaser. That's what we'll call it. And so here, with music and movement, we are activating the body, but also the brain. And I always tell my students, please remember to take breaks when you need to. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Feet planted. Okay, we're taking our leg across and step. Across, squeeze the knees together and step. across and step, across and step. So the chair I'm sitting on is a little creaky, it's old, like me. Cross over, squeeze the inner thighs a little bit. We're just finishing up our warm up here. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're reaching across, across, across. Stretching open the back muscles, contracting the chest, warming up the shoulders. So if you are checking out my channel, you will see that there are a really wide variety of programs offered there. There's yoga, dance. Everything has a bit of a flavor of dance. Not everything, but most of it, because that's where I started, that's my roots, and it still influences everything I do. Reach and reach. Let's do 2 more. Okay, so here comes the brain teaser. We're doing arms and legs together, opposite arm and leg, and crossing the midline. This is tough for the brain. Cross over the midline. Right leg, left arm. Step, cross over the midline. Right arm, left leg. Sorry, I had to think about that. Let's reach across and change, and across, change. Just keep trying. If you find this one tough, it's because it is. This crossing over is just a whole new world for the brain. So yes, you'll see dance classes, you'll see yoga dance classes, you'll see workouts with dumbbells, you'll see cardio drumming classes. That's another really good form of exercise for your brain. What else is on there? So many things, I'm already forgetting what I do. And 1 more, that's enough of that. Okay, now activating the core a little bit more. I'm snugging my butt back into the seat and bringing the legs up. And now I'm going to conduct the orchestra. And I apologize if I have dirty feet. I did have a bath yesterday. So taking the in and out, you're conducting the orchestra here. Sit tall now, so don't lean on the back of your chair. Try to sit up and really work your tummy. And the core muscles wrap all the way around from the back to the front. So you might feel your back working hard. Okay, bring your hands up, conduct the orchestra in and out. We're warming up the wrists again. All right, and you know what's coming next. We're going to try to put those together. Legs up, arms up, in and out, conducting the orchestra. So there's a bunch of people in my life that I love very much, and they've had health challenges lately. They're generally speaking, very active people, but one's had a knee replacement, one has had a stroke, one has had a terrible virus. So they're getting back to being active, and they need to start by integrating brain and body and doing simple things. And so this is a class inspired by those people I love. Okay, let's put our feet down. Now, if you have trouble with your balance, you could have a chair in front of you that you hold the back of. We're going to sit and stand. If you can't get out of your chair, you can just work on lifting your feet up and putting them down. Okay, but I'm going to stand. I have my feet shoulder width apart, about as wide as the chair legs, and I'm keeping my knees in alignment with my feet. I'm going to come forward and stand, give the butt a little squeeze, and then really slowly sit. Why slowly? Because it is where we are building more strength on the way down in our eccentric phase of our work. Up, squeeze, and yes, I know the chair is creaky. I'm gonna have to get my husband to use the WD-40 on it. Or even better, get a new chair. I don't know. I'm used to this chair. I like it, even though it squeaks. Up, squeeze, slowly sit. Up, squeeze. So you're either lifting your feet, seated, or you're doing sit to stand. I'm going to do 2 more. If that's too many, you take a little rest. It's okay. Okay, good work. So now the hands are going to cross here on the shoulders. I'm going to reach up and cross over. Reach up and cross the other one over. Reach up and cross the other one over. Reach up and cross over. So if you're checking out the channel, thank you very much. If you go and see, I have a lot of exercise classes, a lot of dance classes, yoga classes posted, and today we're just working on a seated, or not seated totally, but a chair assisted class. One more. Okay, so now we put it together. And let me say, if your balance is really not stable, hold on to something and leave your arms out of it. Hold on to your chair in front of you. So I have my hands crossed. So one of the places where we most often fall down as we age is getting in and out of a chair. And that's why it's really important to practice it. So every time I cross a different arm over the top, up and cross over, up and cross over, up and cross over. Now if you're just getting started with exercise, doing the warm-up alone may just be enough for you today. It's better to do 10 minutes today and come back and do 10 minutes again tomorrow, one more, than to try to bite off the whole steak and choke on it, right? So do what you can and let yourself rest when you need to. Here I'm picking up my dumbbells. And getting started with some of the work with the dumbbell. So putting things together is going to be tough, and you can always choose just to do the arms or the legs. This is totally up to you. Okay, so I'm snugging my butt back into the chair, lifting the feet and lowering. Lift. You know where this is headed. I'm going to be doing sit to stand again. Okay, that's the legs. If you're doing sit to stand, you're coming up and coming down. Up and slowly down. Don't plop, because you know what? That's going to hurt your back. You wouldn't like that. Up and slowly down. If you need to take a break, please let yourself take a break. Okay, here's our arm movement. I'm holding my dumbbells like hammers. I'm going to do a hammer curl and bring it down. Hammer curl, bring it down. Hammer curl, bring it down. Hammer curl, and bring it down. Now if you're tired of getting in and out of that chair, you can just practice the hammer curls and leave the sit to stand or leg lifts out of it. Or you can lift your legs, hammer curl, bring it down. Lift, hammer curl, bring it down, or sit to stand and slowly down, pushing your tail back behind your heels. Don't plop. We want to take our time. I love the creaky chair. It is creaky just like me. So yes, for those of you just coming into the live feed, I am Gail, your 55 plus instructor. I myself am 65 plus, and I've been teaching for 50 years. And I have classes on my channel that are free. My joy is now to leave a legacy. I'm doing 2 more of these. If you're tired, please take a rest. 1 and 2. Nice. Whew. All right. Next, I'm sitting back in my chair and leaning back like I have a lazy boy chair that I'm in. I'm going to bring up one leg and down, the other leg and down, one leg and switch, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. All right, guys, 2 more. Okay, let's rest the legs. Put your hands by your chest and the elbows are tucked in a little bit towards the sides. I'm doing an alternating press, reach across, chest height, and pull back, reach across, and pull back, reach across, pull back, activating chest and shoulders, and a little bit of bicep I feel too. So we're on an incline because we're leaning back. If you had a weight training bench, that would be great, because you can incline a bench and lean right back on it. 1 more and rest. Okay, so you know what's coming next. We're putting them together. Now we are doing opposite arm and leg. So think about this. Right leg, left arm, and bring it down. Left leg, right arm, and bring it down. Let's work together. 1, 2, 3. You're doing a whole body exercise. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, sitting up tall. Nice work. Now I'm turning to my side. I'm going to put 1 dumbbell down for now and just keep 1. Holding on to the back of the chair. I'm taking my foot back behind and then bringing it together. So I'm just resting my hands on my opposite leg for now, and I'm holding on to the back of the chair so I don't slide off. And I'm getting into what I call the one cheek off and one cheek on position. So taking the knee, letting it point to the floor. It can go further back if you want a little bit, and bringing it together. Taking it back and bringing it together. Taking it back, stay tall, bring it together. Taking it back. Just do your best. If it's only a little bit, that's okay. 4 more. Together. 3. Together. 2. Together. And 1. Together. Okay, so next, for your arms. Put your right hand beside you, or your forward, the hand that's at the front of your chair is holding the dumbbell. And you're going to take it into a row. So you pull your elbow back, activating the muscles between your shoulders, and a tricep kickback. Take your hand and lift it to the back. Then back to your hip and down. So we're going to think like we're sawing a piece of wood. Pull the saw back, tricep kick back, bring it in, bring it forward. Let's try to do 8 of these. So by working the legs, then the arms, we push the blood flow down to the lower body and then up to the upper body. That makes your heart work hard. And then we put everything together, and that makes your brain and your whole body work like shenanigans. And I've lost count. I think we're doing 2 more. Sorry, I get talking, and I should be counting, but I'm talking. Okay, rest for just a second. So how are we going to put this together? When the leg is to the front, we will do the kickback. Then bring it in. Then put your knee down and your hand down. So they're reaching down together. Let's see if I can do this. Bring it up. This is challenging me. Take it to the back. Bring it in. Bring it down. Okay, I think I've got it. Bring it up. Kick it to the back. Bring it in. And knee points down. Bring it up. Kick it to the back. Bring it in. Bring it down. Up. Kick back. In. Down. Up. 2 more. Kick it back. In. Down. And up. Do you smell the wood burning? Oh my gosh, do I ever have to think about this? Okay. That was interesting. Change sides. I'm putting my front hand, I was holding the dumbbell. It's going on the back leg, the leg closest to the back of the chair. I'm holding onto the chair, and I'm in the one cheek off and one cheek on position. So this front leg's a little bit free. I'm taking my leg to the back. Pull in the tummy and bring it forward. Just gonna practice this. Take the leg back, bring it forward. Take it back, bring it forward. 6, I better count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay, let's practice the arm movement. I'm still holding on to the back of the chair. I row, kick back, row, bringing my hand to the hip, and then bring it down and forward like you're holding a saw and you're sawing through wood. So the saw comes back, kick back, in and forward. Back, in and forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now here comes the tough part, for me anyways. We're going to try to put this together. When the leg is forward, I'm doing a row and kick back. Then bring it in, the leg comes back, and everything points down towards the floor together. So the knee and the hand are pointing down towards the floor. I'm about to short circuit in the brain, but I'm going to do this. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's row, kick back. I'll say this. One side of my body is a lot smarter than the other side. Because I'm right-handed, my right side's smarter. That makes sense, doesn't it? You have a dominant side. Down, row, kick back, and down. Row, kick back, and down. Row, kick back, and down. Let's do 4 more. Row, kick back, and down. 3, kick back, and down. 2, kick back, and down. 1, kick back, and down. Okay, my brain is sweating a little bit. And I'm picking up my second dumbbell. I'd like to go back to a chest exercise. That exercise we just did activated your back muscles and your triceps. And we're going to go on to a chest exercise called a fly. And this will activate the muscles all through the shoulder area and here in the chest. It's like you're hugging a beer barrel. But first, I'm leaning back in my chair. I know I'm gonna struggle here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And I'm just gonna hold my dumbbells here on my tummy for now and take my leg out to the side and bring it in. Other leg out to the side and bring it in. Out to the side and bring it in. Out to the side and bring it in. So I don't have trouble so much doing the legs or doing the arms, but when I integrate, I can really feel my brain working. I'm doing 2 more of these. Okay, so that one's all right. I'm going to bring the hands out to the front, chest height. Open the right one and bring it in. Open the left one, and I'm leaning back on a little incline as if I'm in a lazy boy chair, but I'm keeping my back really straight. 45-degree angle is approximately. Opening left and close. Doing 4 and close. 3 and close. 2 and close. And 1 and close. Okay, I'm just gonna sit up for a second and take a rest. Take a breath or 2. So I hope you take the time to check out the channel. We have lots of Sit and Get Fit classes. We have playlists of the types of classes you may feel interested in. Let's lean back again, okay? You've had a rest. We're gonna try to put this together now. Here's where I start to melt down. I'm taking my right leg and my left arm. Bring it together. Left and right. And it's just open and hug. Open and hug. Open. So this is a full body brain exercise. Open and hug. Open and hug. Let's do 4 more. Working the core, working the chest, working the legs, working the brain. And oh, I forgot to count. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I'm tired from that. I could really feel that one. Next, I'm going to stand up and do an exercise that really starts to work the balance. If you want to stay seated, it's absolutely okay. If you're just getting started with exercise, you may have done enough already to give yourself a decent taste of putting together arms, legs, and full body exercises. But I'm going to stand up and just do a little bit for the balance because I know how important that is. So I have my dumbbells here on the chair. I'm holding the back of the chair with my one hand, and the leg that's closer to the front, I'm taking back to tap my toe, keeping the tummy pulled up. I could lift the leg if I want, or just tap the toe. Take it back, squeeze the buttock, and bring it together. Take it back, squeezing your buttock, and bring it together. Take it back, and bring it together. Back, and bring it together. Let's do 4 more. 3. I'm trying to pull in my tummy, but you know what? I like wine and cookies and chips, and you know, it's all sitting right here in the pooch. But that's it. And I forgot to count. 2 and 1. Okay, so now I'm going to do a shoulder press, and this could be done with or without a dumbbell. Reach up and bring it in. I'm going to do it with a dumbbell. Standing tall, 1 arm shoulder press. I'm still holding this dumbbell like a hammer as I did with the bicep curls earlier. Press, staying tall. Press, bring it down. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Because I'm unilaterally weighted, only weighted on one side with a dumbbell, this is going to be a great core conditioning exercise. So you can do it with or without the dumbbell. I'm going to simultaneously press and tap the toe to the back. Press and bring it in. Press and bring it in. Your standing leg is working tremendously hard to stabilize you, and your core is working to keep you from tipping over. You don't have to hold on to the chair, but I like to hold on. It gives me a little bit of extra confidence. Doing 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And now I'm coming to the other side of the chair. I'm going to put my dumbbell down. So again, I'm working the front leg, the one farthest away from the back of the chair, and I'm holding on to the back of the chair here. Starting to sweat. Taking the toes back and tapping in. Pulling in the tummy, standing tall, And just tap and bring it in. So practicing balancing on one leg. Trying to keep the tummy pulled in. Doing this 4 more times. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, the next part is the shoulder press. Up and in, up and in. I'm going to do this with the dumbbell, but you could leave the dumbbell out if you're getting tired. Press and bring it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and rest. So we're pushing the circulation down into the legs, then up to the upper body, and then we're making it work all together. Are you ready? Here we go. Tummy pulled in. 1, tap back and press and bring it in. 2, tap back and press. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice work. Okay, we're done with the dumbbells. Yes. Gonna put those down. So I'm recording this little class and it will be uploaded to the channel within the week, most likely. We're going to go on with a little bit of a stretch. I'm sitting back down, mostly because I'm tired. I'm going to bring my hands to my knees and then come forward a little bit and just rest my elbows on my thighs here. I feel a stretch in my lower back and I'm supported. I'm pulling in the tummy, sticking the tail out, trying to keep a really flat back. You don't want to be hunching. Okay, and rest. Leaning back in the chair, I'm bringing my hands to my ears like earmuffs. I don't even want to think about winter. Take the elbows back, and now I'm lifting my heart up over the back of the chair, stretching out the thoracic vertebrae area, vertebral area, taking the elbows back, opening the chest. I'm supporting my head with my fingertips, taking some big deep breaths. And coming up, turning to the right side, one cheek off, one cheek on the back of the chair, taking the knee back. And here I might try to put it back a little further and pull the tummy in, and want to feel a big stretch in the front of my thigh and in my hip. Also, if I reach up, I will feel the stretch in my tummy. Taking some big, deep breaths. So one interesting thing is, if you contract your buttock, that will tell the front of your hip to open up. So contract your buttock. You can figure that out. Takes a lot of body awareness. We're taking the leg forward now and lifting the toes. And here I'm just going to reach down towards my shin. My toes are pointing up. I'm going to point my toes and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. And now holding it flexed, I want to feel a big stretch in the back of my thigh and maybe even in the buttock a little bit. Tighten up the front of the thigh to tell the back of the thigh to release. And coming around to change sides. Taking the knee back. So guys, please check out the channel. My name is Gail and I have been teaching for 50 years. I have my own YouTube channel. I was too scared to post videos when I first started the channel, which is like 12 years ago. But now I'm retired and I know that nobody cares what I look like anyways, so why am I worried, right? Why am I worried about that? Just do what you do. Contract your buttock, your hip, stretch the front of your thigh. I want to leave a legacy of classes, and I love doing this. I just love it, so I don't want to stop. I still teach my friends on Zoom. Reaching up, stretching the tummy. I teach friends on Zoom every morning, and sometimes I record those classes and upload them for you. Taking the foot from the back, sweeping it forward, flexing the foot. I'm still holding on to the back of the chair because I don't want to slide off onto the floor. Hinge forward with a flat back, flex and point and flex. Now my recorded classes have much better video quality because I live in a rural community with like 300 people. Let's face forward, and our rural internet is a trickle. Let's take our hands to the back and squeeze the shoulder blades to the spine. So right now the video quality is not great. I know that. Elbows back, chest open. But on the recorded classes, it's much better. And would you believe it? It like takes me 2 days to upload a class. Like, not because I'm slow, but my internet is so slow that it's like a 48-hour struggle. Relax. If you want, you could clasp your hands behind your back and lift to really give the chest one more stretch. Okay, that's great. Let's do a shoulder check so that we can keep driving our cars forever. Look to the right and focus. Take a couple of deep breaths. Look to the left and focus. And rest. And thank you so much for being here with me today. I appreciate that you have taken a little time out of your day to see what it is I do. And I hope you followed along and did some of the exercises. Please give me a thumbs up, encourage me.